Hey everybody, welcome back to VeggiePlot. Just popped up to the church allotment. Got my muddy gloves on. I've been cleaning out the leek bed up there. Want to take some leeks home today, but I'm also going to be harvesting some of these parsnips that are here. Because I've brought up a trowel. Actually, remember to bring up a trowel, so I'm going to harvest those. Going to get some of the lovely red cabbages out before they get zapped by the really cold weather, which we're due to be having soon, which isn't good. I want to get some more kale because that looks like that's beginning to suffer a bit now. But also I wanted to show you the garlic. Remember in the last video we planted the white Casablanca and the pink Germador, was it? I think it's what we planted. Yeah, we did. But yeah, I'll show you what they're doing. So they've all come up. Look, isn't that great? So that's all of those, and that's these. I can't remember whether they were pink and they were white, or they were white and they were pink. I'm not sure, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. It'll be the same in the end, won't it? Right, so I want to get some of these leeks out. I've just weeded this bed, which if you remember was getting a bit scrappy, so I'm just going to go around and sort the surface out in a minute. But yeah, I want to have a few of those out. They're not very big, but as I said last time, it's just for me, so it doesn't really matter. Right, there's a lot of odd sizes here. Some are really piddly and weak, and then this one is really tall, so I'm gonna have that one out. That's two. This one. That's three. One more. Four. Oh, did you hear the train? I don't know if you can hear the train. They're not big, are they? I mean, I'm not going to be sowing these again and doing Musselburgh this year, which I've got the seeds for at home. But yeah, these are nice, but they're not very large. Anyway, I'll clean these up, put them in the basket, and then we'll get on and we'll go and get some of these cabbages. Right, just cleaning up the leeks. That's quite a nice long one, so just take the top off. Right, 4 little leeks, put them in the basket, and go and get some of these red cabbages. So yeah, we had a really nice braised red cabbage for Christmas lunch. I don't know about you, you've had that before, but it was absolutely delicious. Really nice. And what was the other nice thing for me this year was that one of my children helped cook lunch for me with me. So that was really nice. We spent sort of quality time for a few hours just prepping everything, and then had this really, really nice Christmas lunch. It was good. One of the best I can remember, actually. But yeah, look at this. This is a lovely red cabbage. Look at that. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to put that in there, and then I think we'll take this one next to it. It's getting to that time, isn't it, where we're getting rather excited about 2023 and all the new season and all the crops we're going to grow this year. Well, I don't know about you, but I am. I've started planning, you know, making notes of all my seeds and exactly what I've got, what I need, and I bought quite a lot of new seeds this year, especially tomatoes. I mean, I really hadn't grown tomatoes much. I don't know about you, you might be an expert at tomatoes, but I hadn't sort of grown them seriously, because we get so much blight up here, you see, and every time I tried in previous years, they just died back. And I'd sort of given up and really just growing red, sort of, you know, blight resistant tomatoes like Crimson Blush and Crimson Crush. The Crimson Crush actually is quite nice, quite a nice big beefsteak tomato. It's got a nice sort of flavour to it and reliable and so on. But yeah, when I built the polytunnel, just thought I'd experiment with a few more heirloom tomatoes, and they did fine in there. I didn't get blight, and they've done really well each year. So I've just sort of gone more into it. And this year I've bought, I don't know, I think actually I bought about 14 more seed types this year, more, you know, heirloom seeds. But yeah, I've been gifted another 9 as well by someone, and some other people have sent me some. So I've got so many tomatoes to grow this year. It's really exciting. Of all sorts of shapes and colours and sizes. So actually, if you're interested, if you go over to VeggiePlot.uk, you can see I've done a new blog post for all the tomatoes I'm growing in 2023. I've got images up where I bought them and all that sort of stuff. None of it's affiliate link or anything like that. I've not been sponsored or anything. But, yeah, it just links out to all the people like Niall and is it Tomato Revolution, Honeyvale's farm. You know, there's some nice seed sellers on there at the moment. So anyway, right, that's number 2. So I'll clear that lot up in a minute. Yeah, as I say, I've got all my seeds done out. I've started drawing out plans for the allotments and things. So yeah, I can't wait to get started. Right, let's get the trowel, which I think I must have left in the shed, and we'll go and get some of these parsnips. Right, I probably should have brought a fork, but I didn't. So we'll just see what we get, shall we? Don't know quite what's in here. So I think I did when I was here last time. I tried to dig one up, didn't I? But I didn't have anything to dig it up with. So, what's that? Slug? Right. Oh, that's a bit better than the last ones. There we go. And it's had a frost, so it might taste delicious. But yeah, I'll give it a clean off, and that'll look really nice. So that's one. Another one, not quite so chunky, but not too bad. 1, 2. Yeah, I think the main thing this year I didn't do with these was I didn't thin them out enough. And as a result, oh, mind you, you haven't seen this one. Yeah, that's a shame. It's all top, and look at the size of that. I thought that was going to be enormous, but it's all top and a couple of little legs. Well, right, put that down there. I'll have gloves off, don't want to get kale all dirty. It's actually not looking as lovely as it did in the summer, but there's still some nice kale here. I really must remember, well, that's what the idea of the planner is this year, not to forget to grow kale in the polytunnel, because actually it does so much better in there. Great. Right, what now? Done leeks, done the kale. If we could get some of this spinach, I think perhaps we'll get a few leaves of that. It really is getting quite dark here now, but I think we've got some nice leaves coming through, which in that cold weather they suffered a bit, but they seem to have picked up since then. So let's see what else we've got. So I put this in the summer, tiny plants they were, alongside the sweet corn that was here. They've taken a bit of time to get going, but they're looking good now. Great, lovely, that'll do. I'll keep this fresh, put it in some water when I get home, and then it'll stay fresh for a few days. Right, let's put this in the basket with that lot. So we've got 2 cabbage, spinach, kale, and some leeks tucked in there somewhere. Not too bad. Right, I think that's good. I think we're going to stop now. I'll head back to the polytunnel, and then tomorrow, hopefully, there's a bit more light if I go around that way. Hopefully I can get the seeds for the onions and shallots in. I've only got red onions this year, so I've got some century yellow, but they're really for planting at the end of the year to overwinter. So I might pop to the garden centre and pick up some other seeds tomorrow, some onion seeds. But the shallots are zabroon, and they go really well for me, so I'm really looking forward to getting them going this year. Okay, I'll see you in the next bit, in a flash of an eye. Bye.